Hello again, fellow BeachBum traders. Welcome back for part 2 of our weekly trading game plan for the week of April 4th through April 8th. And today we'll talk about our updates to our watch list for this week. Hopefully you have already seen part 1 of our weekly trading game plan for this week, Make Money Trading Commodities. If you have not already seen part 1, we would highly recommend that you do so. I'll leave the direct link to part 1 in the description box below, but this also includes all the market analysis, strategy, etc., and input data that's going to go into our selections for our watch list for this week. So let's get started building our watch lists and talking about further strategies for this upcoming week of April 4th through April 8th. Okay, firstly, just some updates on some of the trades we made last week. You will see in our Discord, in the alerts section, the alerts category in our Discord, that we are now long Yang, which is the 3x leveraged ETF to short China. We went long on 4-1 at 1386. It's a scalp swing trade. When that spikes up, we'll take our profits. There's a number of catalysts why we're short China that we discussed in last week's weekly trading game plan. So we would recommend, if you're not already long on Yang or not familiar with why we think that's a good trade, I would recommend that you listen to last week's weekly trading game plan, where we go over the various reasons and catalysts that we believe that this will be a profitable trade. Please also see that these are posted in near real time in our alerts category in our Discord, and I'll leave this link in the description box below as well. But the quickest way to see our trades is you can see when we have an order out in any of our platforms, we put an alert in Thinkorswim. When that price hits that order price, then it automatically triggers that alert, which gets picked up automatically and posted to this Thinkorswim channel in our Discord, and then we'll come back and annotate, yes, that order was actually filled and at what price, etc. So we hope that helps you be able to get near real-time alerts on our trades. And again, we'll try to update them further in other social media locations as soon as we are able. So now let's look at our watch list updates for this week. Just another quick reminder too about any intra-week updates that we make to our watch list. We're trying to also post those in the watch list category within our Discord, and I'll also put a link to that in the description box below. So please keep an eye on the watch list channel within our Discord. So if we're going to make any changes during the week to our watch list, whether it's to our primary real-time watch list, bullpen, etc., we will try to post those in this category in our Discord. So we hope that also helps keep your daily watch list up to date as well. Okay, if we bring up our primary real-time watch list in the stocks screen in Webull, which is typically where we maintain our primary watch list, and again, this is the online browser version of Webull. You can see right now Webull's offering a special. They're giving away 5 free stocks when you open and fund a new account. So if you don't already have a Webull account, and you can see they're offering up to 3 free stocks up to $3,000 when you fund your account. Normally they offer 2 or more free stocks. Right now they're offering up to 5 free stocks. I don't know how long that promotion will last, so if you're not already using Webull, we would recommend getting a Webull account. That's probably our favorite trading platform. It's definitely our favorite trading platform. So here's our primary watch list. Right now you can see DRIP. We are already long DRIP. DRIP is the short on oil companies. So again, we're already long on DRIP. You can hear our thesis in part 1 and for the past several weeks of why we believe in the long-term oil prices will come down. They've started to come down. They broke down below 100 recently. We believe they'll continue to go down as those issues get resolved. If you're day trading oil, the inverse of drip is gush. So if you're betting long on oil, again on a shorter term time frame, you can see oil's been very volatile, so it pops and drops on a daily basis. So you can, short term swing, scalp, day trade oil using drip and gush, and maybe we'll look at some other ETFs that allow you to trade oil on a shorter time frame as well. ELTK, we put on our watch list a couple weeks ago, and they are I will bring up their profile. They're a technology semiconductor company, and you can see this is a nice feature of Webull as well, as rather than have to jump over to FinBiz, I can pop their profile up right from that bottom pane. So you can see it's run up a little bit. I'd like it a little cheaper. It looks like it might come down and retouch the support, at which case we would look at going long ELTK. Again, it's a semiconductor, profitable semiconductor. You can see it's a low float, so it's kind of choppy. So if it comes back down somewhere in this range or another support level, we'll look at going long ELTK. GLDI is the gold ETN that we trade frequently. It pays a monthly dividend. We're moving that back up from the bullpen as it did decline. We would like to see it a little bit lower, down in this range, but if it just achieves a nice support, maybe that 827 level, the 819 level, we would definitely like to get back into GLDI and hold it for the monthly dividend going long. Okay, next on our list is INDL, which is the long on India. You can see it's a little high right now. We'd kind of like it a little cheaper, and we put INDL on our watch list a couple weeks ago. We talked about the potential catalysts and the potential risks in India, and why we think that may be a good trade going for the long term. Again, I'll try to leave a link to this video from our watch list from a couple weeks ago that talked more in detail about the potential catalysts and also the potential risks with INDL. But again, if we do get a precipitous drop, an irrational reaction to something where it gets cheap, again, this would be a long-term play on the India market. Cold is the short on natural gas. We are looking at potentially doubling down. We are already long cold, so we're already shorting natural gas. But if it does happen to, if natural gas spikes up and cold drops again, we're thinking about doubling down on our cold position to lower our cost basis. Because again, if you listen to part one, eventually we believe natural gas prices will come down, particularly due to seasonality and resolving the current supply issues with Russia, etc. So again, if you're not already long cold, if you're not shorting natural gas, if it spikes up to that 750 or just spikes and then turns down, you might want to consider a long and cold, which is again is a short on natural gas. The long on natural gas, just for your information, if you want to play this on a shorter term day trade scalp type perspective, is called BOIL, B-O-I-L. So cold and boil are the ones to play natural gas, drip and gush to play oil. LEU is a lesser known uranium play that we put on our watch list a couple weeks ago. You can see it looks like it's trending down to a support. We'd kind of like it at get a multiple touch down here at this bottom, but again, we really like that. Uranium's been running up, and this again is a lesser known uranium play. You can see it's made some attempts at running and bounced off that pivot level and come back down. So maybe we need to take it at this support level and wait for it to swing back up. So we like LEU. OESX is that energy management system company, and again, We see very positive tailwinds for something like that, given the high energy prices. They're profitable. Again, we're looking for it down in this 274-ish range, or just to achieve a nice support, and we would go long OESX. PZG, again, we've been long PZG. It's made some attempts to run. It's kind of trailing off to this support. If you're not already long PZG and you're interested as a gold silver miner, you might want to consider that. SLVO is the ETN like GLDI. It's a monthly dividend paying ETN on silver. We're already long a sizable position in SLVO, but again, this is another one that we're looking at. If we get a dip in an irrational dip in silver, we would like to double down on that position. So again, these pay monthly dividends, so they're great hedges against inflation, hedges against increasing interest rates. So we're looking to build our positions in GLDI and SLVO, and you'll see from part one that silver and gold are kind of in the middle of their range right now. We expect them to go up again, and you can hear our thesis in more detail about why we believe that in the part ones. UVXY is the long on the VIX. Long on volatility, we can see it's been coming down. The VIX has been coming down. It's now below 20. We would like it, wherever it bottoms, wherever the VIX goes below 18, 16, wherever it bottoms prior to the next FOMC meeting on May. We'd like to get a long position in volatility to capitalize on any spikes in volatility due to the FOMC meeting or anything else. So that's, we always like to get a long position on UVXY when it bottoms. So, and then we already talked about that we are already long Yang, so we're going to take that off of our watch list. But if you're not already long Yang, you can see how it bottomed. There was a spike up in yen, which is the inverse of yang, when the Chinese said, oh, well, maybe we'll let the SEC audit our companies, and that's pretty much what they said is, yeah, maybe we'll let them. And so that caused the Chinese companies to recover, spike up, cause yang to spike down. And again, you can listen to our videos for the past couple weeks where we talk about what our thesis is, why we believe this is a good opportunity to short China. So, we've been staying out of China in terms of longing anything, but now we see an opportunity to profit by shorting China. So that's what we have on our primary watch list for this week. You can see we removed O. It had already run up, so we took that off of our watch list. That's Realty Income. If it comes back down, we'll rewatch it. That's another one we always want to buy when it comes down, and our screeners will pick it up if it comes back down to an attractive price. So that's the only other change to our weekly watch list, and we'd love to hear your comments. What else are you watching? What do you think our fellow BeachBum traders should put on our weekly watch list, our real-time watch list, and let's continue on to our bullpen, etc. Okay, let's take a look at our bullpen watch list, and if you happen to be new to our channel, the concept of a bullpen is another watch list that we don't actively watch intraday, but we revisit pretty much at the end of the day. And these are ones that we're looking for potentially adding to our real-time watch list, putting in the game if they become attractive. But again, we don't want our automated systems, being bogged down by watching this. I revisit them at the end of the day, make a decision. Do we put them up into our real-time watch list, or do we remove them because they've run away or broken through support? In part one, and again, we hope you've listened to part one, we talked about that we believe that the next megatrend, the next major theme is potentially agricultural products, and again we talk about all the reasons why we believe this in part 1, so I won't reiterate that, but I've identified a number of potential agricultural products that look like they might be attractive in the very near future that we want to add to our bullpen. And how I found these is by using this technique that is in the video, how to find stocks in hot industries using FinViz. Shows you, how I found that agricultural products was a hot industry and top performing industry, and then how to drill down, find the profitable ones, and then look at their charts and see which ones I wanted to add to the watch list. So I've got 3 of them you'll see. And just to talk about them briefly now, there's AVO, which is avocados, and we'll look at their chart in just a second. FDP, which is fresh fruit and vegetables out of the Cayman Islands. And then VITL is fresh eggs, organic eggs, Vital Farms. Again, these are all agricultural products companies, and 2 of them are in the U.S., and then FDP is in the Cayman Islands. So I saw less risk there in terms of the supply chain, although there is still some supply chain risk in these. So we'll take a look at them as we go through. So if we just quickly look at AVO, and again in Webull you can drill in more detail. Maybe I'll do some due diligence videos on some of these in the future, but you can quickly look at their profile, look at their financials, etc. However, you can see this one's run up a little bit, so I'd kind of like it to come back down. We'll see if that happens. Again, this is our bullpen, so at the end of the day I'll take a look at these guys again and see if they've come down, look more attractive in the future. So the other one we talked about, Fresh Del Monte, FDP. Again, all of these have run up a little bit, so I'd like them to come down, get a little bit cheaper. And then if I go forward to VITL, again, Vital Farms, this is the eggs, etc. Again, this looks like a nice area, but that support level might be attractive as well. So they're in our bullpen. Again, we think this is a major theme. If we see some kind of agricultural product disruption, and again in part 1 we talked about why that might occur, we might get a reaction in these guys that would then make them attractive, and then we'd move them up to the watch list and maybe go long on these. So let us know what you think about those 3 agricultural products. Do you have any other agricultural product stocks that you think might be attractive to add to our watch list? Please let us know in the comments, in our Discord, in our Facebook group, etc. To help all of your fellow BeachBum traders as well. Okay, other changes to our bullpen watch list. You heard we just moved GLDI up to our real-time watch list, so we take it out of the bullpen. You can see how quick and easy it is to be able to maintain these watch lists in Webull. I just right-click, say delete, or I can move it. I can move it up to my watch list. We did have O. We talked about that. It's already run away, so we're going to remove that from the bullpen. We talked about VITL. We leave Ethereum on our bullpen just to kind of keep an eye on it. If it drops down below 3,000 in the 2,000 range, we would like to buy some Ethereum, but we'd like it really cheap. So we'll just leave it there. Grow is cryptocurrency and other investments. You can see it's kind of run up. We'd kind of like it down here. It cycles in time, again, kind of with cryptocurrencies. And then we've talked about treasuries in part 1, and for some time we're really waiting for the Fed to announce their quantitative tightening plan before we actively go long on treasuries once they eventually bottom. So we're just kind of keeping an eye on that. Now, if you want to play treasuries shorter term, they have been volatile, so you can see there are some shorter term opportunities. And the ETFs we like for the 20-year is TMF, TMV is the inverse for the 20-year, and then TYD is the one for the 7 to 10 year. So again, we're really waiting for a long-term play once the Fed has announced their decision for quantitative tightening. VTI is that total market ETF, and we kind of watch that for a potential. If the market happens to dump, we'd love to take a long-term position in VTI, but right now it's run up again, so we'll just keep an eye on it in our bullpen. WYY is information technology company we put on a little while ago, and we would like to get that a little bit cheaper. If it achieves a good support, you can see it's got a lower support level down here. It looks like it's been kind of declining lately, so if it gets a good support, we might move that up to our bullpen. And Zoom, we're going to take off. We were looking at a potential double down in Zoom, and you can see it's pretty much run away. So we're going to take Zoom off of the bullpen as well. So those are our changes to our bullpen for this week. Again, if there's anything else that you think we should put in our bullpen for our fellow BeachBum traders, please put it in the comments below in our Discord and our Facebook group. Let us know what we should take a look at. Okay, we don't really have any new ETFs to add to our ETF watch list for this week. As you heard in part 1, I'm still actively looking and asking around for ETFs to be able to short some of those other commodities that are kind of at extreme levels, extremely high. I haven't really found any of them. I'm continuing to search and ask, things like we saw cotton, we saw lean hogs, gapped up, but we don't have a way to short them. There are long ETFs, and I know there are some option strategies where we could synthesize a short position even in a retirement account using options. Maybe we'll have to investigate that with those ETFs that are optionable. If you have any experience in those areas with synthesizing a short position using options that you'd like to share some of your expertise in the comments, in our Discord, etc., that would be appreciated and helpful to all your fellow BeachBum traders. So we would appreciate that. And we also don't really have any changes to our shopping list for this week. If you're new to our channel, the concept of a shopping list is, the list of stocks that you always wanted to buy, always wanted to own. We always recommend that you keep that list ready for any kind of irrational reaction, a market drop, irrational reaction to an earnings report, whatever. What is that list of stocks that you always wanted to buy if given the opportunity? So again, we always recommend that you keep that shopping list, and we'd like to hear, what do you have on your shopping list? Please let us know in the comments below in our Discord. Maybe others might want to put that on their shopping list as well, and tell us why. Why do you always want to own that stock? So again, we hope this all helps. Please let us know your feedback. What do you think of this game plan? What else would you like us to look at for this week? Again, this is part 2 of the weekly trading game plan for the week of April 4th through April 8th, and we hope you have good luck and have a great trading week. The content of this video was produced by BeachBum Trading. We hope you will choose to also join us in the BeachBum Trading community and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Visit us at our homepage at beachbumtrading.com, the bum without the U. Similarly on Twitter, BeachBum Trading, bum without the U. On Facebook and in our BeachBum Trading Facebook group. Please follow us on Pinterest and on Instagram. All of the links to our social media sites will be included in the description box below, and we hope you will choose to subscribe to our BeachBum Trading YouTube channel and follow us on social media. Thank you. We also cordially want to invite you to our new BeachBum Trading Community Discord server, where we can have discussions on all topics related to trading, success in trading, investing, etc. You can see alerts when we make trades, changes to our watch lists, etc. So again, please join us in the new BeachBum Trading Community Discord server. You should be able to find a link in the description box below. You could also find a link in the social media category on our webpage, beachbumtrading.com, without the bum without the U, and also in the link section on the About page of our YouTube channel, etc. So again, we look forward to seeing you in the BeachBum Trading Community Discord server soon. Wave and say hello. We hope that you like our weekly game plan for the trading week for this week. Thank you for watching the video to the end. If you found this helpful, we hope that you will choose to subscribe to our BeachBum Trading YouTube channel. And please click the bell icon below to automatically be notified whenever we publish a new video. Please also share this with your fellow traders and friends via the share button included below. And let us know if you found our weekly game plans helpful in the comments included below. And let us know how we can improve. What would you like to see more, less of, etc. Thank you again for watching. Good luck and have a great trading week. Bye. If you like this video, we hope you will choose to subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking on the box in the upper left-hand corner. You can watch another video like this by clicking on the box in the lower right-hand corner. And we have a whole playlist of videos like this that you can access via the box in the upper right-hand corner. Our latest video is available in the box in the lower left-hand corner. We hope you like this and have a great day.